Hello, everyone. My name is Felicia, and this is In My Travels. So, I know that I spoke to you a little bit earlier today about my 30-day house sit in London. Today, or this evening, is actually evening one of my 30-day house sit here in London. I am overjoyed. I am filled with gratitude for this wonderful opportunity. And I know I said something in the earlier video today. I spoke to you about how house sitting is the new way to move abroad. Let me explain. So I'm doing this 30-day house sit, but I am not new to living, working, and thriving abroad. I first left the country, that would be the United States, when I was about 21. And I've been living and working and thriving all over the world ever since. So I know a thing or two about the ups and downs, the pros and cons about living abroad. However, we've been, my husband and I have been house sitting now for about 2.5 years. And sometimes we house sit solo. And this happens to be one of those house sits. Although I am hoping that he surprises me and and comes to London because I'm going to be here for 30 days. But let's get back to the matter at hand. I think that house sitting is the new way to move abroad. You know, the actual moving abroad is super easy. You buy your tickets, you pack your bags, and that's the simple stuff. Of course, I know you have to apply for visas. Even before then, you have to do research internally and externally about where you actually want to live, right? That is hard. But actually moving to a place sight unseen for some of you um, is quite difficult. And I think you might be doing yourself a disservice if, hold on, if you have the ability to see a place that you've already researched, and you're thinking that this is a really great place where you want to start your move abroad journey. Who knows, it could be your forever home, maybe not. But I think if you have the opportunity or the gumption or the courage to try out a place, and financially, let's be real, if you can, maybe for a week or two, or in my case, 30 days. There are houses that last more than 30 days, but let's get back. I think that if you have the ability to house it in the city, in the country where you are thinking that you would like to move abroad, I think jump on it. Jump on that opportunity to house it in that country. Now, this is my second time being a house sitter here in London. This is my first 30-day house sit here in London. The first was 2 weeks. That was last summer. And it gave me a sense of like, well, pretty much everywhere that I think is really beautiful, I automatically say, I could live here. I can live there. I can live here, but I could really live here. Number one, there's no language barrier. However, we are contemplating moving to a country where I do speak the language, and that language would be French or is French. But let's get back to house sitting as the new form of moving abroad. I think this would be such a great opportunity if you became a house sitter. House sitting is, number one, it's work. You have to be dedicated to the animal or animals that you're taking care of because, number one, that is your number one priority. It's not, you're gonna see me here in London enjoying myself, but you're also going to see me walking the dog. It's kind of drizzling here. This is the first day it's rained since I've been here, and just doing all of the things as if this was actually my dog and I was living and working in London. And I will continue to work because I am blessed to be able to work remotely. this works out perfectly for digital nomads, or whatever the new term whatever the new term is for people who remotely work. I have this opportunity, and I'm sure that a lot of you also have the ability to work from anywhere. I think this would be a really great place, London, and also a really great way for you to explore a country, a city that you have, number one, researched, and you think, hey, I think I'm going to set up house in this particular country. I think becoming a house sitter is a great way to experience slow travel, because right now I'm in someone's beautiful home and I'm taking care of their beautiful dog while they are away. And it happens to be that they live in London. So therefore, I was hired to be in London. And so here I am, safe and sound, day one, evening one of my 30-day house sit here in London. And I want this for you as well. If you have the opportunity, if you have the courage to step outside of your ordinary and do something new, I think this will be a really great fit, at least a really great path for you to take before you make such a big commitment in moving abroad to another country. That is it for me this evening. Now, in about a half an hour, I'm going to go for today's last walk with the little Jack Russell that I've been entrusted to take care of. And that will be the evening. So stay tuned. If you have any questions about moving abroad, living abroad, working abroad, and of course, thriving abroad, let me know. And especially if you have questions about becoming a house sitter. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. That helps me out a great deal. And I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Bye from London.